Alright, so I can't actually tell if this thing is picking up at all. But today we were supposed to upload an episode of WWE 2K My Rise, and we're supposed to have a whole week of videos, but school has kind of been kicking my ass. It's the reason I bulk recorded. Like, the last 3 weeks were all recorded in an entire weekend because I knew that I, was going to go forward and not have as much free time anymore, because I would be in the finals era of my school, in the finals section. But I didn't anticipate that it would be actually 4 weeks of my life I would just lose to having to work and study on finals and actually do them. So I'm actually gonna go on a little bit of a break for this week. There will be no videos that come out during this week. That being the 17th to the 23rd, there will be no videos from me. There will be streams during that week because I do have free time during that week. I haven't had free time prior to that week. So I'm actually going to be doing a lot of recording during then and streaming during that time because I have a lot more free time on my hands, because on the 21st, I'm done school officially. So I don't, have that weighing me back. I'm not done school officially. I still have my spring classes. All of those are online. I expect myself to have a lot more free time. But because I'm recording a little bit of an update video, I thought I might as well, explain that there won't be any videos this week, but also kind of give you an insight onto what I'm working on going forwards. I am working on a lot more scripted content. I want to do more standing content because I have a background where I have cool Lego minifigures, with G Fuel stuff. The Lego tree that I built on stream, I was gonna make a video out of that, but I didn't because it wasn't gonna be very good. I'm not good at commentating things when I'm doing something monotonous like building a Lego tree. That's something I'm working on and improving on, and I think that you guys can tell I'm improving on with some of the 2K videos and Skull. To a certain extent, One Step from Eden. We'll talk about the series in a little bit. And also, I like pop figures. I like pop figures. A lot of people don't like pop figures, but I like them. But really, the only background stuff that you see is the stuff that's on my lower shelf here. So I want to do more standing content. Do it because I know when I move out, I'm going to have a better background, and I want to be able to do it and do it more. So yeah, I'm working on making more standing content. I'm sure you guys have heard this across every single one of my update videos that I want to do more scripted content. And I finally kind of have the means to do it. In the before times, what I would do for stuff is I would just hold my mic awkwardly. But literally, this week, I bought and received my own lapel lav mic. I don't know what it's called. It's the one that goes here. People call it the lapel mic because your lapel is like that, but I'm pretty sure the lapel mic is what what the TED Talk people wear, and that this one's the lav mic. It's weird, but I got it. It's working, I hope, and I want to use it to create more scripted content because I talk and move with my hands. You guys aren't going to see a lot of that because I'm seated playing a game and not being able to use my arms and express it the way that I would because I'm seated and having to be in a box and not freak the fuck out that much. Where was I going with this? I'm sure this is going to be cut around a lot as I just blank and shit. As much as standing up content is really good for me because I talk with my hands and I move and I just look at things, I do lose my train of thought a lot more than I do normally. And that's weird because I do that in videos already. You guys will know that I'll be tangenting about something and just completely forget what I'm tangenting about in the middle of the tangent. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of cutting around. That's something else I'm working on. During what little free time I have had, I've been playing with making TikToks. And not like the cringy dance ones. I have no sense of fucking rhythm. My friends could tell you that. I can't dance. But I've been working on making TikToks that like I think are pretty good. And I've been like messing with that editing style. And kind of spending more time on making those. And actually creating like good content instead of the like gaming videos that I upload, which I do think is good content. I think I do make good videos. I wouldn't be making it if I didn't think they were good. But they're not as highly edited as I kind of want to be. So that's something that I want to do in the future, is make more of that highly edited content that you would see on like a gaming TikTok or gaming highlights thing. So that'll come at some point. Like I'll make a whole thing announcing the launch of the TikTok and whatever. I also play with my hair a lot more as I'm realizing when I'm standing. My hair's very long. It doesn't really get across in the videos because it's always like tucked back behind, but I have very long like poofy hair that gets in my face if I'm not wearing a hair tie. I gotta find a hair tie. I want to make more stuff where I can just stand and kind of talk, so we're gonna do that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the couple series on the channel. 2K22 My Rise is going to stick around. The next 3 videos aren't the best. I kind of get a little mad at the video game because it's very hot in my room when I record it, and it takes a lot longer than I wanted it to, and I wanted to do a lot more that day. So that happened. So those videos, truthfully, not my best work, but I can't really like not upload sections of it because those videos are important to the story of My Rise, at least what I'm telling at that time. But they're not the greatest. I'm going to be completely transparent. But that series will be sticking around. I might relegate it to being 2 episodes a week instead of 3. That being said, Skull has not impressed me. I do like Skull. Skull's not impressed me as a series as much as I thought it was going to. So I kind of want to get rid of it, which is weird. I like playing Skull, but it's one of those games that I sit down and I would play with in a call with friends and get better at it. I don't think I'm good enough at that game to make a series on it, because if you watch the Skull videos, I'm really in that first area the entire time, apart from the 2 times we were in a weird place that I didn't understand. I still don't really understand. As well as the one time that we did beat the Ent and we made it to the new castle area. That's once in a blue moon kind of thing. I'm so reliant on getting the really overpowered skulls that I don't actually think I'm improving as much as I thought I would at the game. So I we'll see if next week there isn't a Skull video that comes out. There isn't a Skull video that comes out. I'm really sorry that if you do like the Skull series and that's the series that you found, I have to focus on making actual content, because if I don't, then people like you wouldn't stop by, right? So that's kind of a problem. The other thing with it is it's another game similar to Hades. If you ever watch me stream Hades, they are some of the best streams I do for watching me be really good at a video game. Not to toot my own horn, but there's only a couple video games that I would consider myself really good at. Pokemon is one of them, was one of them. It's hard. I do consider myself still really good at Pokemon, but I'm really good at Hades. I play that game on a very, very high heat level pretty much all the time whenever I play it now, because I know how the game works and I know how to beat it. So if you ever watch me play Hades, it's one of those kind of really good to watch me just dominate a game. Because it's one of those games that I'm really good at and I feel like I'm really good at, I don't necessarily commentate very well because I'm focused on the game. And I feel like that's kind of what Skull is on the YouTube channel, where it's a game that I'm trying to be really good at. So commentary is kind of getting sacrificed. I don't know what to tell you. Another thing that I kind of want to admit is I'm not enjoying One Step from Eden as much as I thought it would. It's a good game. I can't deny that it's a good game. It's just not a game that it's a game that I personally thought would impress me more than it has. The way that you unlock characters, I think, is what soured me on it. The fact that you have to do so well in a run, and there's not like alternative unlock methods. Isaac, one of the greatest games of all time, that might make a comeback here soon, because it's been a little bit since I've played Isaac, but a little bit since Isaac's been on the channel. I might do a modded one. I might mod the fuck out of that game. I'm leaning down into this mic. I need to get used that I have this. But I'm maybe do a modded series. Maybe we'll bring back some Isaac in like the future, in like the near future, because Isaac is really easy for me to sit down and record. So One Step from Eden will go away. No questions asked. One Step from Eden is going to leave the channel. And that leaves Saturday series, where it hasn't had one in a little bit. We had Yu-Gi-Oh! And we had Quinn Does Yu-Gi-Oh! We had Yu-Gi-Oh! Through the Ages, and then we had Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, to the top, or whatever I called it. And while I do still play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I do enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think it's a good series for me, because similarly to Skull, it's a game I'm trying to be good at, so I'm trying to make the most optimal plays, so I'm talking to myself about those plays, and that's not kind of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Content that I like to watch. So I'm not really inclined to make it. If it's something that you guys like, sound off. I will gladly make that content for you. I don't think it's very good. It's not content that I would watch, so it's not content that I want to upload. So let me know if you like the Master Duel series or Quinn Dubs Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'll continue to make it if people like it. But, that being said, Dwarf Romanticast, which is the greatest series name I have ever done, is something I like doing. I like Dwarf Romantic. It's not a game that I thought I was ever going to play on the channel, like I had said in the videos, just because there's not enough going on. But when I realized I can just kind of take it and just talk, I like that aspect. So we're going to keep around Dwarf Romanticast. It won't be an every Saturday thing, because I only want to talk about things when I have things like that to talk about. The last 3 episodes, they were all recorded within a chunk. So you could watch them all together, and it would just be like the shit that was on my mind that I wanted to get out. I talk about doing university stuff, and I talk about the kind of the stress behind that, and my like kind of distaste for some of the stuff that I'm doing. So, there's like that. I really like the Dwarf Romanticast series for that reason. It gives me a platform to kind of talk about what I'm doing with the channel and what I want to do, and like big grand scheme projects that I'm working on, without having to make a video like this where I just kind of like talk directly at a camera. I wanted to do that for this one rather than having a Dwarf Romanticast, just because it's also I'm not uploading this week type of thing. And I want to test out the mic, if I'm being honest. That's the entire reason that I'm not sitting down. I want to test out this bad boy. So yeah, Dwarf Romanticast will stick around. One-shots. I want to continue doing one-shots. I really enjoy making them. Very rarely do I think a one-shot will transform into a series. I know it talked about it with Have a Nice Death. Have a Nice Death is an amazing game. It is still in early access. Maybe once Have a Nice Death comes out of early access, I'll reconsider. But at the moment, Have a Nice Death feels a tiny bit unbalanced with the mechanics of the game and some of the enemies. And maybe it's just because I'm unexperienced with the game still. But even then, it's a game that I consider to be like Hades. It's a game that I really enjoy and I really want to be good at, to do speedruns or challenge runs or really challenging like attempts in that game. So I don't know if it'd be a good fit for the channel. That being said, one-shots will continue. I really do enjoy the one-shot format. So let me know down below if there's a couple games that you want me to check out, and maybe once I look at them, I'll decide if they're going to be a series or if I should do a one-shot of them. One-shots will always be uploaded. in place of a series, if I'm taking a break from it for a little bit, like it was with the 3 back-to-back, where it was Risk of Rain, the new DLC, Supercard, and Phantom Abyss, where, you know, they came out because I needed to take a week off and get ready for the release of 2K22. So those were uploaded then, and then we uploaded Have a Nice Death on a Saturday because I didn't have a Saturday video. The shiny predictions. This video did shockingly well. I am way impressed by how the Scarlet video did. I did not think it was going to be very good, so I'm glad that it is. I'm glad that it is doing well. But it is another thing that will be uploaded on Saturdays. If I continue to do a series like that where I look at shinies and remake them, it is something that I want to do. Maybe I should have it for a stream segment and I edit it down 2 videos. I don't know. But those will be a Saturday thing. So that being said, going forward, I think I want to change the upload schedule just a tiny bit. I understand the importance of a Saturday video and it being like the really popular time that people are home and watching YouTube and whatever, and having that free time to upload like a popular series or something that I think will be really popular. And that will continue to be the case when I do videos like long form scripted video essay type videos. But I want to tweak it. I want to tweak the upload system. Saturday will continue to be a one-off series. I don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's Isaac. Maybe we bring back Isaac and it's a one-day series and I do it every Saturday. However, 2K22, we're going to move to being 2 days a week. So the next 3 videos, so next week's and the week after, the first one, are going to be the bad ones that I was talking about, how they are still important, but I don't think they turned out very good just because of my mood. And we're going to remove Skull and probably One Step from Eden as well, freeing up a wide block. Obviously, 2K22 fills the 2-day-a-week slot, which was Skull. But if you guys know me at all, I'm a super big Pokemon fan. And in the Pokemon community, there's a thing called Nuzlocks. And one of the best Nuzlocke games are the Blaze Black and Volt White series of games. And for a long time, I've beaten Blaze Black before. I've beaten Blaze Black in the rule set that I follow for Twitch, where I catch 2 Pokemon per route. That sounds weird. Gym catches. And I do post-game. That's kind of where it is. So I have to do the post-game of Blaze Black, which is very hard. You have fights that the first time you do them, you will always lose to because they will catch you off guard. But, you know, I played it like 22 attempts and I beat it. It came down to a science. I feel really good about that win. But Blaze Black 2 was always more of a disappointment in comparison. It was never as difficult as Blaze Black 1. You had no reason to ever do the two catches per route or gym catches, really, because of the lack of a good post-game and a reason to do the post-game. But Redux is out now. Blaze Black 2 Redux came out a couple weeks ago now at this point. So we're going to do a series on that. It'll be a classic Nuzlocke series that you would have seen on my old channel and you would have seen on YouTube a while back, because I enjoy those. I really, really enjoy the old Nuzlocke style. I can appreciate the new heavily edited Nuzlocke style, where they're doing like animations and stuff like that, that Jaden Animations and Alpharad have kind of pushed to the people. I way much prefer the old one because you like make a connection with the run as it's going on at the same time the player is making it, and I think that's really cool, and I think that's beautiful for a Nuzlocke series. So we're going to do a classic Nuzlocke series, and that'll be uploaded to 3 times a week, hence the moving of 2K22 to 2 times a week. That leaves us with 2 upload slots. One of those might be Isaac. I don't know. You'll see those when those get up. But that is the update that I kind of want to make for you guys. I hope that you guys understand why there isn't a video, or there isn't videos this week, but there will be streams. Check that out, twitch.tv/QuickfluffTV. Links are always in the description, as you know. But yeah, that's kind of the explanation of what we're doing with the channel going forwards, and why there is no videos this week. And I really want to apologize for that again. Thank you guys for understanding that school is important. I will see you guys in the future. Bye-bye. I fucking walk over here and I press the goddamn button as I'm fucking standing up, and I don't have a way to stop this manually. Fuck.